We're getting straight into it on today's episode. Adam Schefter tweeted out last night that the big domino in the second round has fallen. If you didn't know, there was a little bit of a standstill, a standoff between second round picks and NFL GMs and owners. Well, 49ers second round pick Alfred Collins, 43rd overall selection, reached an agreement on a deal. $10.3 million, $9 million guaranteed. And as Adam Schefter called it last night, that's expected to trigger multiple second-round signings. And I can hear your confusion. I can see your confusion. I can feel your confusion. Joey, why the heck are we talking about the San Francisco 49ers on the Packers Report? I get where you're coming from. But guys, this is going to be massive for Green Bay and their ability to sign Anthony Belton and their ability to do it quickly. Because this standoff all started when Carson Schwarzenegger signed a 4-year, fully guaranteed deal with the Cleveland Browns, and then Jane Higgins signed his 4-year, fully guaranteed deal with the Houston Texans. Now, second rounders, they sign their contracts every day. Why is that such a big deal? Well, they signed those two contracts May 8th and May 9th. And those two guys were the first and second selections in that second round. It took 2 months and 7 days for the next second-round pick to be selected. Because all the other second-rounders who were picked later saw that those first two guys got fully guaranteed money, and they said, you know what? We deserve that. Let's try to get that. Try to do a little bit of a holdout, and then Alfred Collins, of course, last night signs. And now, as we've seen today, we should expect a lot more signings to come rolling. Still, 26 second-round picks remain unsigned. One of those second rounders is your own tackle out of North Carolina State University, one Mr. Anthony Belton. So coming up, I'm going to tell you why this is a gift for Green Bay and what this means for the future and eventually getting Anthony Belton to finally sign on that dotted line right before we get into Packers training camp. Speaking of Packers training camp, I'm going to be right here for all of it. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And an even bigger reason to do that, it's time to put the kids to bed, okay? I look at yesterday's video for Vikings Now, Bears Now, and Lions Talk. 38 subs, 33 subs, 42 subs, respectively. I want to blow that out of the water, okay? I want to prove to them that, hey, even though we're not battling them this month in July, we're taking on just Bears. I just want to prove to them, hey, we could get you guys anytime we want to. If you're not subscribed, today is the perfect day to do so. It's free to do and helps us run up the score on the Vikings, Bears, Lions, and prove who really runs the NFC North. All right, so why is this a gift, you ask? Well, it already has triggered a ton of signings across the National Football League, okay? Both Baltimore and Chicago's rookies signed this morning. It all started with Alfred Collins last night, then Shamar Turner this morning, then Mike Green, and then Ozzie Trapilo this morning as well. And they're just going to keep rolling in all day long. The reason that this is still happening, that this is such a big deal, is because in this negotiating process, guaranteed money has become the sticking point, okay? In the past, second rounders have kind of been used to a 2+2 model, meaning the first 2 years on their deal is guaranteed. The second 2 years on their deal is guaranteed. I think we've all seen something, though, that it's over, in my opinion, right? That's kind of what I've come to see over the last couple of months is I don't think that model is going to last for much longer. Because second-round picks, when they get taken earlier, like Schwarzenegger, like Higgins, they're getting fully guaranteed money. All the first-rounders get fully guaranteed money. A lot of those guys in the second round say, look, we're a really, really important part of this football team. We were a really high draft pick. We're going to do great things in the National Football League, and we're going to do it early, right? That's why you took us in the second round. Why can't we get some fully guaranteed money as well? If you look back to last year's second-round picks, Green Bay had two of them. Edgerrin Cooper, $795,000 guaranteed in year one. Then in year two and year three, so this year and next, $1.19 million, $1.5 million. Totals to $3.46 million. Javon Bullard got quite a bit less. $795,000. Now, he was picked quite a bit after Edgerrin Cooper was. Then in 2025, $1.1 million, $55,000 next year, not a dime guaranteed in 2027. His totals just a little bit under $2 million. And the thing is about Collins, okay, the thing that we need to talk about and notice is he didn't get a fully guaranteed deal. Now, part of that might be because he's a 43rd overall pick. and Schlesinger and Higgins were 33 and 34. He got $9 million out of that $10.3 million guaranteed. That's 88%, which is still a really, really large number for the 33rd overall selection. Because if you look just 365 days prior, if you look to the 43rd pick in 2024, their guaranteed number was $6.93 million out of an $8.87 million contract. So they had 78% of their contract guaranteed. So Alfred Collins, just 1 year later, got 10% more of the percentage-wise. But if you just look at the number and you take that number of guaranteed money value, he got 30% more guaranteed money. Anthony Belton was the 54th overall pick. So we got reason to believe he's going to make a good percentage less than Collins did at 88%. And I want to do the same exercise that we just did for Collins, but for Belton. Let's throw it back to 2024, okay? We got to take a look at the 54th overall pick in 2024 to kind of see what their number was, so that way we could possibly judge on what, a guy like Anthony Belton might get. It was Michael Hall Jr. with the Cleveland Browns. He was the 54th overall pick, and his guarantees were kind of interesting. $795K in year one. Not a dime this year. $506K in year three, and then not a dime in his final season. Only $1.31 million. And of his contract, 25% guaranteed of the entire deal. I don't think it's going to be that small for Anthony Belton. I don't think it should be that small with Anthony Belton. Anthony Belton's kind of got an interesting case because he was picked later in the second round at pick number 54, 8 selections away or 10 selections away from the end of the second round going into third. So I think from Green Bay's side, they should say, hey, we don't need to guarantee that much money. You were really late in the second round. And also, in Green Bay's defense, he's not going to be a starter in 2025. It's going to be Zach Tom. It's going to be Rasheed Walker. However, here's the interesting part. Zach Tom possibly is holding out. Now, we don't know that yet. We haven't seen anything about that yet, but we all know that he wants a new contract. They're working on a new contract with him, so I don't know if there's going to be drama about that going forward. And so Anthony Belton could look at that and say, hey, I might be a little bit more useful than you think I'm going to be in 2025. What say you guys? Should Belton get a fully guaranteed contract? Do you think he should get all 4 years, every single dime? You let me know by giving me a yes or give me a no in the comment section down below. At this point with Belton, and honestly with all these guys, I don't really care anymore. Just get it figured out. For his sake, for Green Bay's sake, everybody's going to be better the quicker this gets figured out. He's a rookie. This is his first year in the National Football League. He's going from NC State to the NFL. That's a massive jump in talent. That's a massive jump in everything. Get him with the team as quickly as we can. Now, I'm not worried about it yet. I might be in a couple of days, but as we sit here right now, July 17th, I'm cool as a cucumber. His Packers training camp starts on July 23rd. So we've still got about 6 days to get this hammered out. Now, with everything that's happened and all the domino that we've seen just today in of itself of different picks getting signed, I'm feeling a little bit better. Okay? I hope it gets worked out by then. It needs to get worked out by then. And now I get it. You probably want it too. And you might be thinking, Joey, it's ridiculous. He's a rookie. He's not going to hold out. That doesn't happen. He's a second-round pick. He's not even a first-rounder. Nobody does that. You'd be wrong in saying that because Trey Harris, the Chargers' second-round pick, is currently holding out. And as of the current recording of this video, 1:32 Central Time, July 17th, year of our Lord, 2025, he has not yet been signed, and he has not yet been to training camp. All in all, expect even more dominoes to fall soon, okay? I think as the day goes on, and as the weekend comes, and we go throughout it and get closer and closer to veterans reporting, and then that first day of training camp for everybody in the National Football League, I think more and more of these second-round picks are going to end up signing their contracts. Now, there might be some that take it into a holdout. I just hope that Anthony Belton's not one of them. Take a guess. What date, do you think Anthony Belton is going to get signed? You think it's today? Maybe the 18th, 19th, 20th. You let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, make sure you got me on social media. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Daily updates on your Green Bay Packers. And if you do, hey, we'll see you next time.